Glofish, seen right up there, are the most controversial fish in the aquarium hobby. Several species have been modified to date, including Daniel's ricefish, tetra, beta, corridor catfish, and now angelfish. They were originally developed in 1999 by Worktown Technologies. They modified these fish using gene editing and CRISPR technology. Their goal was to develop these fish so that they glowed as a result of the exposure to environmental pollutants. Now, as you can see above, it's just a bright fish that people can keep in home aquariums. Let's go over the two main species of glowfish, known as the glowfish and the glow tetras. After that, we'll go over the ethics of glowfish. First, we have the genetically modified zebradana, known as the glowfish. They only grow to about 1.5 inches to 2 inches in length, and they're a very active and hardy species. They're actually the first glowfish to be fully developed. And then the second one is the glow tetra. They grow to 2 to 2.5 inches in length, and they're genetically modified white skirt tetras. They are also a schooling fish. For this reason, I recommend a school of 6 to 10 as a minimum. This species is a known fin nipper, so they are not recommended for aquariums with long-finned fish. But if you have a 20-gallon aquarium, either of these fish will thrive in your care. It is a 20-gallon minimum because they do need space to swim and live, or they won't thrive. So are glowfish ethical? That's the question, isn't it? Personally, I think they are until the genetics of the fish suffer. Once their lines become overbred and the genetic quality of the fish starts to decline, I no longer believe it is ethical. And should this happen, to correct it, they should genetically modify new fish to bring new bloodlines into the mix, or just start over and create a new line. In these fish, this will solve the issue of genetic decline. The other issue I see with glowfish is the actual pigment. The same pigment that are in their scales are also in their eyes, and the lighter colored pigments result in a similar condition to albinism and usually result in poor eyesight. This issue has been most prevalent in glow betta fish. This is likely because vision is a more important sense to betta fish when compared to schooling fish, like tetras and danios. These schooling fish use their smell and lateral line system more than their vision, so they're fine with these genetic modifications. But bettas rely heavily on their vision to sense their surroundings. For that reason, I do not believe it was ethical to modify bettas. I anticipate that glow angelfish may have a similar issue in the coming years, but only time will tell if that is true.